Okay, friends, I'm going to talk to you about this 572. I want to show you something. Get out your timers.
People in the street, sick was a bang. Right along, that old log in a row. Search of the buckskin log. A few pulls on that McCullough.
Okay.
She be laying on her dog.
This is the absolute perfect size of wood to explain something to you guys about this 572, okay? I got a brand new, fresh ground chain on this. It's got a couple of grinds on it already. I want to show you guys something. And I want to talk about breakers in regards to ground chain. Look at it. You see that? Try and hold it still. That's ground chain.
Yeah. We're under the tooth too, right? But I want it to remain, I want it to be durable. So I've had grinds where I go like right under, like, you know what I mean, friends? Like under more. But you look, sorry friends, just bear with me. I'm surprisingly getting a good shot of this. You see what I mean? Like this. That. This is a nice grind. It's durable. And it cuts. Now the side tooth is bare. Almost straight up and down. Not quite. I like mine 5 degrees back. I like mine on the bottom back. Scary.
Okay, so there's our ground chain. And look at the rakers. They've not been touched. They've not been touched, friends. You're about to see something pretty special in my mind. So I'm gonna dig the dogs in and buck like 99% of every human being that grabs a power saw and puts it in his hands does. I personally don't, unless it's up at waist height and I got a good log to dig into. I like to cut with the top half of the bar.
Friends, good morning. Bucking here. Probably 3:30, 3:40 in the morning. Building the video. This 572 cuts best up in the high RPM. I want to show you guys something. This is very interesting. Get out your stopwatches and watch the style of cutting each one. This is very interesting, friends. These are the things that go through my mind. The human element involved in bucking is interesting. You can already cut wood that you've cut or go back around, and the best way to do it, I think, is just to cut straight through the log if you can. Enough bar where you don't have to go, over top, back around. Watch what happens here. Time the cuts. This is very interesting.
To the saw, watch the saw, time the cuts. Watch what happens.
This saw cuts extremely fast, but as soon as you bog it down to try and dig in the dogs, it loses its oomph. Watch what happens. Friends, I'm so excited right now. I only do this when I got a saw that's cut and rip roaring, and I want to share the glory with them. So I take it over and I show them. And friends, it's fast right now, really fast. How's everybody doing? I got my slick freaking haircut on. I don't know what it is. Every time I get my freaking haircut, look at that sucker. Let's go, Captain. You let me know what you need to do. You put me in, coach. I'm going. Let's get it. I don't know what it is. I don't like long hair on me. I like short hair on me. Friends, it's early in the morning, but I act good. This is where I am. This is what I'm in the morning. I'm rolling. You know what I mean? I'm like the Tasman rolling and Charlie. Charlie, listen to me for a second. If you're watching this video, your heart. I love you, Charlie. When you help your dad out doing that stuff and you're swinging that axe around, it just warms my heart. I was a little kid swinging an axe my whole life. Younger than you, Charlie. But I'll tell you something. Don't start helping your dad out. He loves working with you. He didn't tell me this, but I can see it. Tasman and little Taz, I love what you're doing on YouTube. Don't stop. Don't stop. Now, just a shout out. The Tasman. Candy Fuller. Charlie. Back to this freaking thing. I get going the gums. Listen to me. This wood, there's no discrepancies in wood. This is a clear piece of fir. There's no knots. The freaking thing just runs straight through. There's no taper. This log's the same freaking diameter for like miles, actually. A country mile. This is very interesting. Every saw has a kind of a power band right in there, Nat. I'm going to figure out an exhaust for this thing. Friends, I love this stuff. I really do. Did you guys... There's some interesting information. There's some good videos. YouTube's good stuff. I like it. It's a good place to learn stuff about things and things. Listen to me, friends. Now, I have not been... The thing's zinging out there. You think you're going quicker down at the power head, and you're rigging the dogs in and you're boring down. Not necessarily. Check out what happens here. Check out what happens here on this. Back to the shoe. Okay, so you know me and Hogan are always kind of having little races and this and that. This is not really a fair race, but it's interesting because he's got 20 more cc's than I do here. But the grind, friends, that's why I always say it's always in the filing. It just is. It's always in the filing. Anyways, he cuts against me here, and I beat him, and so he can see right away. So he goes and he files his rakers. This is kind of funny. Just stick with us here and watch this.
Good, he sharpened it by hand. I've got a ground chain. I've never touched the rakers. And he's got a hand file, and he just hit the rakers. But he's not hungry.
I didn't hit my rakers either.
You didn't?
No.
Oh!
I filed it last night, and I didn't hit him.
Oh, okay.
So
That explains that.
yeah, it could be a lot out there.
I feel like you should fight a bit more.
Yeah,
But that's okay, the big one, but...
that's why. I knew there was this
Yeah. Okay. Friends, I'm just going to tell you right now that I was concerned about my grind there. I think I was mumbling about it on the channel. That is scary. It is. I feel it. I was cutting small material. I haven't hit the rakers. That's the thing about square ground. It's a completely different show. Ganges is grabbing his raker gauge here now. We'll get his saw cutting a little better. It's not cutting that great, to be honest with you. I think it's a bit, he needs to hit the raker, so he'll just do that now.
That's it. I'm hitting the rakers.
Oh yeah, no, but son, you got to remember, that is, that's cutting like freakishly good. So friends, Donnie Walker, here's the deal. Listen, friends, with these 572s that I've seen, from what I can understand, is you got to leave them up in their high revs, or they're going to run out of fuel when you load them up. They don't take the load that well. Just keep the thing singing. Like watch it cut this debris here. Check out this debris. It's going to be scary. I'm just telling you. Watch this. It's probably 12-inch wood right there, okay? 12-inch top, not quite. Watch what happens, friends. It's dynamite is what it is. Actually, a guy should almost crack this balsam behind me here while Ganges dices up his rakers. Then you can see a work crew going on. Yeah, logs are fun. Yeah, logs. Watch this saw. Shanka, danka, dinka, danka. Taking material, boy?
Friends, let me know if this is in the comments section. Give us a heck yeah on this content, or you know, let's hear about it, because there's more. Like I've got, like me and the Claw did some stuff with a 461 against the 462 with the bark box on it. I don't know about the bark box thing. I don't know. I gotta check into that a little more. I love my exhaust, and it sounds dandy, but I don't know if it's performing on the saw. So we're gonna check into some stuff. But let me know if you guys want to see more of this. You know, one saw is gonna beat one saw in a 30-inch round. But you drop down to a 20 or an 18 or a 12-inch round, the saw that lost in the big wood is going to beat that other saw that beat it. Do you know what I mean? So it all depends on the kind of cutting you're doing. You know, remember when we were at Donnie Walker's power saw shop and we did the 572, and it kind of put a whooping on the 462 still? Well, the bark box was on the 462. So, like, what would happen if we swapped the muffler? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm going to do some more stuff. But let me know, friends, if this is too much bucking for you or not. So friends, our first go, I beat him quite handily, but he had not done his rakers and now he just finished doing them. Check this out.
That's better. His rakers were high, friends.
Friends, a quick interjection. Have you... Nick Pixel. Hey, friends, good morning. Get this. I watch a few channels. Not many. There's one in particular, and I don't do a ton of shout-outs. You friends know this. But there's a man. His name's Nick Pixel, friends. I call him Nico Pico. He's a great man. He sends me a power saw in a box. A brand new, still 500i. But regardless, it was in the fashion that he did it, friends. His video of him, if you want to laugh at a man's creativity and his heart, him and his wife put this video together. Friends, it's funny. It's funny. It's heartfelt. It's sincere. It took me by surprise, I'll tell you that. He boxes up this. I won't tell you, I won't bore you the details, but it's funny. And Nick is a guy who, he likes to help folks. Do you know how some people just like helping folks? I'm actually one of those kinds of folks too. I enjoy people feeling good. I like to do things for people, and I like to see them smile. And I don't know why. I just do. I've always been that way. My mom told me that as a little kid. I used to make people smile all the time. I think we're born a certain way. I know we are, matter of fact. And we can change things about ourselves. But one thing we can't change is the stuff we were born with. The stuff that's ingrained in us from the big fella, the gift. Yeah? Good. Nick Pixel, buddy, I love you. Friends, if you don't know who Nick has a fairly small channel, but he is building his channel. If you are opening a new YouTube channel, or if you have any questions about tech or phone or speakers or microphones or anything to do with marketing or your YouTube channel or websites, friends, Nick freaking Pixel. He's your man. Go see him regardless whether you need any of that stuff or not. Nick Pixel. I'm going to freaking link his channel. Friends, honestly, please, I want to do a shout out for Nick Pixel. I've been wanting to for a while, but he's been so freaking busy. He hasn't had a bunch of content up. He's always doing a live feed by the fire and that. But he has a spirit of giving. The man was born with a spirit of giving. And he's like that. I just like that about Nick. So me and Nick are going to do lots in the future. We are. He's going to come out here. I'm going to go there. You'll see big things from Nick. You just will. He's got it. He's got the thing, friends. Easy to watch. Doesn't stutter. Just boom, right at you. Nick Pixel's coming at you. Friends, I'm doing a shout out for the man. Please do me a favor. Go over to his channel. Take a look. I can't tell you to subscribe. You're a smart human being. You know what you want. That's why I don't say, hey, give me shouts, give me the thumbs up and give me this and don't forget to subscribe and click the... Friend, you guys know what to do. It's YouTube. If you like what you see and you want to see more, you'll click the subscribe and the notification bell. We're human. We are smart. Friends, please go see Nick Pixel. I'll link it in the description, his channel. The man just gave me a freaking $16,000 power saw. 1,600. I think I don't know what they cost, but it's the first fuel-injected power saw in the world. And apparently I've heard good things about it, and I can't wait to get it and try it on. Friends, Nick Pixel. Actually, I don't even know if that's what it's called. Pop over and see him. Give him a sub. Over and out.